Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited. Updated, EPA proposes endangerment finding for lead emissions from Piston AC. UK sport Aviation Mecca Compton Abbas Airfield sold to Guy Ritchie. FAA certifies Robinson R66 night vision compatible cockpit. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Updated, EPA proposes endangerment finding for lead emissions from Piston AC. The EPA has proposed to declare emissions from piston engine aircraft operating on leaded fuel a danger to public health. Emissions from the 190,000 U.S. general aviation airplanes operating on leaded fuel account for about 70% of the lead entering the atmosphere, according to U.S. government estimates, which are renowned for their accuracy, impartiality, and freedom from politicization. The EPA further stated that if its proposed endangerment finding were to be finalized, the agency would subsequently propose regulatory standards for lead emissions from aircraft engines. The GA industry has been preparing for the proposed EPA finding and the multi-step regulatory process it stands to precipitate, and has aligned the goals of the EAGLE program to meet the challenges of transitioning to an unleaded future without compromising the economic and broader public benefits of general aviation. It's important to note the EPA announcement in no way bans or mitigates the use or sale of 100 low-lead fuel at any of the nation's more than 5,000 public-use airports. Any ban of 100 LL for piston-powered aircraft before an unleaded alternative is widely available, in addition to occasioning a violation of current federal aviation regulation, poses an unacceptable safety risk to pilots and passengers, and stands to engender dire economic consequences. And after the break, Aviators Model Code of Conduct version 3.0 released.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
Unbridled passion, unequaled performance, unlimited possibilities.
Hartzell Aviation, you are cleared for takeoff.
Introducing Hartzell Aviation, leading general aviation companies united by the Hartzell guiding principle of built on honor, a commitment to uphold the highest standards in quality, performance, and support. Hartzell Propeller, Hartzell Engine Tech, Hartzell Aerospace Welding. We are Hartzell Aviation.
Now boarding at hartzellaviation.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some other interesting stories. Aviators Model Code of Conduct version 3.0 released. The Aviators Model Code of Conduct version 3.0 has been released by the Aviators Code Initiative, developed by the ACI's Permanent Editorial Board, a team of aviation professionals, and drawing upon decades of research and experience. The code recommends operating practices to enhance the quality and safety of flight operations. The AMCC applies to a range of operating environments and pilot experience and certifications. Revisions to version 3.0 include a general update, enhanced treatment of new technologies, and a response to the increasing presence of uncrewed aircraft. Snowbird's accident attributed to faulty engine oil filter. The Canadian Department of National Defence announced that a faulty oil filter had been determined to be the cause of a Snowbird accident and lifted the CT-114 grounding directive imposed by General Huddleston. In a public report, the Air Force's Directorate of Flight Safety set forth that while the crash remains under investigation, the RCAF's initial assessment indicated the Tudor's oil filter had been assembled incorrectly and that a malfunction of subject filter had caused the jet single J85 CAN-40 turbojet engine to fail shortly after takeoff. Tom Reilly to be inducted into EAA Warbirds of America Hall of Fame. Tom Reilly of Douglas, Georgia, whose prowess as both an airman and a restorer of historic aircraft are lauded within the Warbirds community, will be inducted into the EAA Warbirds of America Hall of Fame on November 10th in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Reilly is one of 5 individuals to be honored that evening with various Experimental Aircraft Association Halls of Fame inductions. Reilly has logged more than 5,500 hours of pilot-in-command time, primarily in Warbird aircraft, of which more than 2,600 hours, just under 109 days, are in North American B-25 bombers. Aviation advocate John Ballantyne goes west. We got a sad shock last week as we learned of the passing of U.S. Ultralight Association founder John Ballantyne. John occasionally served as a fly rider for ANN, but more importantly, he was our friend. John founded the USUA and served as its president and chief operating officer from 1985 to 2000. In 1996, he received the Moody Award. In 2000, John was recognized by the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale CIMA Commission for 27 years as a preeminent leader in America for the ultralight and microlight sport. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. UK sport aviation Mecca Compton Abbas Airfield sold to Guy Ritchie. The folks that run the idyllic Compton Abbas Airfield have confirmed that it has been sold by the Hughes family to Ashcombe Estates Limited, owned and operated by movie icon Guy Ritchie. The new owners will occupy the airfield from February 1st, 2023, and they endeavor to take over the running of the business as seamlessly as possible, continuing to provide cafe and licensed airfield facilities. The owners noted that, quote, selling the airfield has been an incredibly difficult decision to make as it has been the focus of all our lives for so long, and we are certainly going to miss everyone who made our time there so enjoyable. However, we feel that now is the right time to hang up our hats, and we are looking forward to seeing some exciting developments unfold under the new owners, end quote. The airfield will continue as normal until the end of January, with an Aero Jumble and Christmas fly-in coming up too. Events booked in for next year will still be honored. And after these messages, FAA certifies Robinson R66 night vision compatible cockpit.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Are you tired of tucking your phone under your headset to make a call and having cords and adapters strewn about the cockpit? Experience wireless cell phone communications and your personal music with Pilot Communications BlueLink 2. BlueLink 2 gives you a wearable link to 2 Bluetooth-enabled devices at the same time and can even control your phone and music. Use BlueLink 2 with your existing headset or a Pilot Communications headset from pilot-usa.com.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
Welcome back. FAA certifies Robinson R66 night vision compatible cockpit. Robinson Helicopter has received FAA certification for the night vision goggle compatible configuration of its R66 police helicopter. Such certification is predicated upon evaluation of the helicopter's interior and exterior lighting, as well as its instruments and avionics, all of which must be deemed conducive to day or night flight operations with or without the use of night vision goggles. The Florida Polk County Sheriff's Office second R66 police helicopter is fully NVG compatible and served as a test bed for certification. The aircraft was delivered to the Sheriff's Office on September 30th. A third NVG compatible R66 police helicopter is slated for delivery to the PCSO in January 23. Centrally headquartered between Orlando and Tampa, the Polk County Sheriff's Office provides air support for every law enforcement agency in its 2,000 square mile jurisdiction, as well as surrounding counties. Much of the terrain thereabouts consists of lakes and flatlands with little to no artificial illumination. Ergo, NVG goggles are essential to aerial law enforcement missions. The PCSO Air Support Unit flies an average of 1,100 hours per year. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!